his fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way,
Crabs?
did we?
Megalo crab.
Sick of Toggle! You know what to do, boy. Get him!
Oh. Is this an Adamantoise? At least a baby one. Yeah, it's an Adamantoise. I thought so.
We're not alone.
This won't be easy.
Whoa, okay. Just cancelled my move.
There, boy! Get him, boy! Get him, boy! There, boy!
Damn it.
Sick of trouble! You know what to do, boy. Over there.
Shit.
A little help. There, boy. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
Beautiful.
There, boy.
Got you. Aww. Yeah. I remember the big Adamantoise in Final Fantasy 15. That one was cool. It was a huge mountain. And actually I fought it and I killed it and yeah. That was quite nice. Alright, on we go. Oh, what is this? This is a different chest. I've never seen that before. Aha. Okay. Right, now let's go over to the Chocobos, but where are we? Yeah, we're going left side first. Yeah, this way. And I want to avoid the Chocobos because I don't want to hurt them. Wait, I can? Should I? Well, I don't wanna, but it shows me it's an enemy, so maybe I will get something good out of it. I'm gonna save it beforehand and then I'm gonna fight it. Alright, let's see.
Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Oh, the others are coming too, okay.
Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Well, I got a bunch of ability points, I can tell that. 48 is quite a lot. And I hope there's no downside to doing that. Alright, so I don't want to fight the others. Yeah, let's just take a look around further. And another chest. So, yeah, that's a dead end. Alright.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Ah, chest. Then let's go to the Abbey.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me. I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
Oh. Looks like ice. In a way. Like they are frozen extremities. Or like crystallized, maybe.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift.
Ah,
With
because they
each
use
draw on
too
the
much
ether,
magic.
Their
Yeah.
bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain,
Oh!
and so they are cast aside.
Petrification,
There is nothing
okay.
either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
So they're able to use magic and ether with that
Have
to
faith,
make it
my
more
son,
powerful.
for you shall rise again.
But the downside
and
is
find
they're
the
getting
happiness
petrified.
denied you in this life.
That's tough.
Thank you, Father.
And he's stoned.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Yeah,
we should
too
get back
bad.
to Martha's Rest.
Yes. We should.
Yeah, we should. I'm gonna take a look around here first. It's just a little outpost, so to say. Oh, we can go inside here. Okay.
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness. But I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
Interesting. We can go inside here, but there's nothing here. And there are other houses you can't go inside, so why can I go inside this one? Maybe it's for another quest in a bit, or maybe later on. And a chest. I thought so. Alright then, let's go back to Martha.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
My pleasure.
The Abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Cid your strength.
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the Abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now.
Nice.
Got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Cid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Yeah, another trinket. Another seal. Slumbering Chocobo. Ah, yeah. Oh, we have the Hanged Man
You will always
and
be welcome here.
a Slumbering Chocobo.
You were right, Cid. It really is them.
Them?
Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Alrighty. Done with a bearer's lot. Cool, make for Eastpool. We just need to leave here, and then we're gonna move on. Like something is going to happen, of course. Cid! Chocobos!
Cid.
Yes!
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts.
Oof.
Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Oh, he used a shard and not his own magic. Interesting.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Cid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Cid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Cid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Oh, those are yours? I thought that you're giving them us.
Ta-ra then.
Aww. I want a Chocobo. Well, then maybe later. Holding on. New quest available nearby, and we have to go to Eastpool. Before we do this, more active time lore. Phoenix Gate. The remains of the fortress destroyed in the year 860 on what came to be known as the Night of Flames. The castle's invasion by Sunbrequois saboteurs, and the battle between the two icons of fire that arose in its wake. The earth is still riddled with fissures and tears, testament to the ferocity of the fight that unfolded here. The gate itself was buried beneath piles of soot-stained rubble, and with it Rosaria's pride, falling as the duchy did to the empire not long afterward. And the crystal's curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual purification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics, beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities. As the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. What was the cure for petrification in the other Final Fantasy games? Was it something with a needle? I want to say something needle, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look it up and put it here, and maybe there will be a cure like that later on, or maybe there really is no cure for that. Right, and we have 1, 2, 3 side quests actually available, so we're gonna take a look at those in just a bit. But as we can fast travel, we are going back to the hideaway to talk to Harpocrates. There should be a bunch we have to read. Oh yeah, that's quite a bunch.
What shall we consider today?
Let's start with Glaidemond Abbey. A clutch of humble stone buildings perched above Sorrowwise Bay, in the imperial province of Rosaria's southeastern lowlands. The abbey was built in order to propagate the Gregorian faith after the Duchy of Rosaria was made part of the Holy Empire of Sunbreck, and as such is one of the rare examples of imperial architecture in the region. The Holy Empire of Sunbreck following the annexation of Rosaria. Political power in the empire technically resides with the 5 cardinals, but even they are bound to the whims of the Holy Emperor in those manners of state in which he takes interest. In the year 860, at Emperor Sylvester's behest, the cardinals agreed upon a plan to liberate Rosaria from the marauding forces of the Iron Kingdom, after which the duchy had little choice but to bend the knee and become an imperial province. Kenneth, chief cook at Cid's hideaway. Though the range and quantity of ingredients on offer in the hidden Deadland home is limited at best, Kenneth finds opportunity in adversity, concocting toothsome fare from whatever happens to be at hand. Bernard, a carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill, together with the surrounding marsh waters, deleterious effects on the planks and piles of the village's many bridges, keep his services in high demand. The territorialization of Rosaria. In the year 861, taking advantage of the discord arising from Rosaria's internal woes in the wake of the Night of Flames, the Iron Blood launched an attack that inflicted devastating losses on an already crippled nation, robbing it of what little power remained. Later that same year, Sanbreque stepped in and forced the once proud duchy to submit to one final humiliation by becoming a vassal state of the empire, just as Duchess Annabella and her imperial conspirators had planned. Three Reeds, an area of marshland in the eastern part of the imperial province of Rosaria, just south of Martha's Rest. Numerous shacks and hovels dotted about the swamps suggest that the area was once at least sparsely populated. However, now most lie broken and abandoned, their owners having fled for more habitable climes once the waters began to rise. The Boiling Crusade, a surprise attack launched by the Iron Kingdom on the Duchy of Rosaria in the year 860. Rosaria was critically weakened at the time, having lost Archduke Elwin Rosfield and been plunged into chaos in the aftermath of the attack on Phoenix Gate. The Iron Blood unleashed a wave of murderous destruction on the Rosarians and returned home with human spoils in the form of countless young women and children, Chilweric among them. A dominant awakening. There's only ever one dominant for each icon, a new dominant only awakening after the previous dies. Some awaken at birth, while others are chosen later in life. But once one is chosen, one's life changes forever. Okay, so actually it's the icon who decides when to jump over to a next host, to a next dominant. Okay, interesting. Bearer Accursed Fate. Though their powers do not begin to approach those of the almighty dominants, they too suffer from the crystal's curse, gradually turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether for others. Branded soldier, an inescapable fate. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them. To stymie the urge to flee, the penalty for desertion is death, and soldiers are encouraged to keep a close watch on each other to prevent others from doing so. The brand upon a soldier's cheek presenting an additional obstacle. And so, most follow their orders, turning steadily to stone with each draw on the ether, to lose one's life to the curse being lauded as a hero's death. And then we have slain some new beasts. Megalocrabs, making a habitat of waters both fresh and brackish. Brackish water is a mixture of fresh and salt water, just for you to know. These goodly crustaceans spend most of their time buried in the mud, where they warm their sanguine humors as they wait for a potential meal to wander by. Since the time of the founder, the peoples of Rosaria have hunted megalocrab for its sweet, succulent flesh and creamy tombole, the species having long been known amongst the small folk as fire crab for the bright red color and phoenix-like patterns which emerge on the shells after boiling. Interesting. And actually the back of the crab looks a little bit like, how do you say, like an island maybe. Very funny. Crayclaws, found mostly in and around the lakes and rivers of Sanbreque and Rosaria, these deadly predators are equipped with scissor-like pincers with which to dismember and eviscerate their prey. If that were not enough, the creatures take in water from their habitat to create highly corrosive juices in their bellies, which they then spit out onto their victim's flesh to soften it, making it easier to consume. Antelopes, a large herbivorous creature found mainly on Storm. It has distinctive, elaborate antlers and long, sinuous limbs, which it uses to leap gracefully into the air. It attacks mainly with its antlers and rear legs, but many hunters are prepared to face such dangers nonetheless, in order to acquire the lustrous, supple pelts for which these noble beasts are famed. Bighorns, found to graze primarily in the emerald meadows of Rosaria or the wind-swept savannas of Dalmicia, bighorns are easily recognized by the eponymous growth, the length of which can often exceed several score hands that jut sideways from their crowns. Maybe jut. I don't know. These horns, as well as their hard-wearing hides, are prized throughout Valistia and can be bought and sold at marketplaces all over the realm. Caution, however, is recommended when hunting the creatures, as they are highly territorial and will charge relentlessly at anything that might stray into their line of sight. And last but not least, Adamantoise. Enormous creatures with nigh impermeable and oddly fertile shells that lay host to diverse flora that provide the painfully conspicuous reptiles with much-needed camouflage in the bogs and fens they call their homes. At a glance, these lumbering giants may not appear much of a threat, but at the first sign of danger, they will retract their heads and limbs and whip themselves into frenetic spins that have been known to flatten entire homes. Oh, entire homes? Holy shit. Okay. Right, and then we had some new music as well. So, which one is new? Where the Heart? No, Forevermore. That one is new. Ah, it's this song. Okay. Yeah, nice, nice. Alrighty. Right, before we continue, to be honest, I haven't played in weeks. It's been quite some time. And I see that I have another new sword, the Onion Sword. Taking up this radiant blade of gold and turquoise in one's hands invokes strange yet familiar images of four homespun youth on a journey to quench the coming darkness. Okay, I'm gonna claim that one. Gonna take a look at that right away. It's the same actually, but it's new. So yeah, let's take that one. Looks a little bit different, right? Actually looks the same still. Nah, ooh. Okay, this is quite different. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take it. Sure. Alright then, so we're gonna make our way over to Martha's Rest and we're gonna take a look at those side missions. There are 3. One is on the way where we need to go anyways, but we're gonna do these 2 first: Crystalline Lifeline and False Friends. So let's go over here. Hello there, Clark.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well,
Give me your
promise
gill.
you'll look. There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Yeah, of course.
Claimed it.
That was obvious.
All right, eating it, but only my
Eating
dad will
it?
understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Sure. Gonna start this right away. And then we're gonna take a look at the others afterwards. So, down there. Alrighty. Alright, we can see some crabs. Yep.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Should be interesting. Over here. This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Okay. Then let's go back up to him and give him back his crystal, right?
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Ah, he's using ice to cool down the fish.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Alrighty. Done with this. So, alright, on we go to the next side mission. Looks like it's up here with the Chocobos. Or a
I have to
Chocobo.
find him before the Imperials do.
Who are you looking for?
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
Well,
You
I'm
look
still
like you're in a
trying.
hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might
Well,
catch up with him
Clive,
yet.
you are not
His
a
name's
bearer.
Norris.
You are a
We need
dominant.
to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely.
Well, I understand
That's
why
it.
Clive
I'll
said he's
find
a
the
bearer,
bastard
not a
myself.
dominant. He still has the
Come
mark,
on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there.
and nobody else
We wouldn't
knows.
want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Do you wanna do it?
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease.
Sure.
Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have
All
to
right.
find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'll do my best. Well, it says false friends, so I'm quite certain
Better find this
they...
Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they're not his friends, not really. They wanna just give him to the Imperials also. We'll see about that. This guy. Off-duty sellsword. Hello.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as a habit.
Norris with an
He
E?
went off that way
Really?
not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Good, so we have to go down there. Is there a quicker way? I can't jump down, that would be fine. Not fine, but quicker. So we have to go around and then make our way over there.
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
So he's somewhere around here. Ah, there's something. Wait. The lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Mm-hmm. Just straight. And I have a feeling we will have to fight some bandits also.
Someone made sure work of them.
Yeah.
I wonder if that someone was Norris.
I don't think so. I think there's something bigger here. This might be him. Yeah.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Yeah, I do.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
He
You don't
doesn't believe it.
understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And Sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins.
Aha. How?
A bear
What do you have
without
in
a
mind?
brand. To have lived free for so many years, only to be betrayed by a friend.
Okay. Speak with Brandon at Martha's Rest. Alright, then let's go back.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
Well, then go yourself.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Can I hit him in the
Only what
head?
was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Ah, he's lying.
Let me see
Very
that.
well.
No. It can't be.
Why not?
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughingstock.
It's just so weird. This reminds me of the Second World War and the Jews who were, in a way, branded with their mark, with their
Clive?
David Star.
Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Yeah, this just feels the same in a way.
Crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Good. Done with this. And then there is... We lose one iron lantern. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so then there's only one more, which is all the way up here. And for that we need to cross the bridge. We haven't done that yet because it wasn't repaired yet, but now it is. So then, actually, we're just gonna move on and make our way over to that side. Can see a bunch of enemies already. How much do we see? Now we see everything. Yeah, as always, I'm gonna make my way all around this area, collecting stuff, killing monsters. I'm not gonna show you the little fights, only big ones. And yeah, if I can find chests, I will show you too. And then we're gonna make our way here to Beast Against Beast. Okay.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
There, boy! Get him, boy!
Yes, I was sure there's a chest here. Nice. So where are we? Alright. There was nothing else here, just some little stuff to collect. Right now we're gonna go all the way down there. Let's just set a marker. And then to him. Oh! I don't know this one yet.
This won't be easy.
Don't let them get away!
Damn it! He just... Are you kidding? Stop my attack.
Sick of Toggle! Get him!
Oh, what? 2 attacks? I didn't know that.
Keep your distance, boy! Don't let them get away! Sick of Toggle! There, boy! Over here. There, boy! Sick of Toggle!
Over here.
Ouch.
I'll be fine now.
There we go.
Give them all you've got, boy. Sit on Toggle.
Whew. Okay. Bloodhawk Jess. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oops, wrong button. Bloodhawk Jess. Increase aerial combo damage by 8%. That's not too bad, actually. Well, it's just a question of how much 8% actually is, but yeah. It's nice to have. I'm not gonna use it yet. Right, so. Will this go away by on its own? No, I have to deselect it. Alright, now let's go to him. Beast against beast. Frederick, hello.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours.
I'm not giving it away.
No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Sure.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
Yonder. That's such a great word. I love this word.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Yeah, yonder is just like self-explanatory, right? In a way. Someone is pointing into a direction and says, it's yonder, and you know it's over there. Alright then. Slay the beasts, drawn to the bait.
You look hungry, all right. Hungry and
That's enough. You know what to do, boy.
Hey, why are you running? What the hell? I can't... Oh, I was outside the area probably where I have to fight them. That's why.
Go to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Okay, on we go. Speak with Bryce. Where are we? He's up there. Yeah, let's just finish this, and then we're gonna take a look at the rest of this area. The Broken Hilt.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
It's just
Then
like
again, if you didn't,
5 or so.
you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
And here I am expecting a fight where a beast is fighting other beasts and I have to kill them all. That's what I thought, but no. He means I am the beast. Funny. Okay. Right. So that's where we need to go. We're gonna go back. We're gonna take a look at this spot. I'm quite certain either there is a bigger enemy or a chest. And we're gonna take a look at down here as well. Alright, so far I don't see any enemy. But yes, there's a chest here. Goblin coin. Okay. Oh, it's just some meteorite. Nothing special. Alright, I just want to take a little rest at Martha's. I hope I can do that. Just so... Oh, what's going on here? She wants to talk to me. Nice. And 3 times, maybe because of the side quests, right? Yeah, I just want to see if I can go to sleep here to save my healing items. Alright, I think we're just gonna start from the bottom and then go to the top. Glaidemond Abbey. Ah, she's not talking. Okay, I expect it's one of the only places in Rosaria where bearers are treated like human beings nowadays.
Which is funny.
Seeing as how the Imperials built it. An honest-to-goodness house of Griga, right on our doorstep. Most servants of the goddess don't allow bearers anywhere near her churches and chapels, lest the weight of their sins crack the tiles, or some such nonsense.
Thankfully.
The Abbot of Glaidemond actually bothered reading some of this scripture and knows great Griga wouldn't want to see any of her children suffer, though he has to be very careful about what he says in public. And now that I hear Griga that often, what was the name of, I want to say the lapdog of, was it Idea or Ultimacia or something in Final Fantasy VIII? No, it was Griva, right? I think it was Griva. Yeah, okay. As for what he says in private, well, let's just say he's one of us. Okay, then about the rest.
Lively enough, innit?
All of us crammed up here on the rock. It was even busier when I was a young un. What is a young un? Is it a young one? Or a young woman? And just short? Or I don't know. I don't know what un means. You'll have come past the aqueduct on your way over. Back when they were putting it up, all the builders stayed here. Place was as packed as a barrel of Gizal greens.
But then the Imperials came.
And the work was called off. All them poor lads out of a job. And what's a gang of strapping stonemasons to do when no one's building nothing? Why offer their muscle out to the highest bidder or curse? Oh, of course. Okay, once again. Why offer their muscle out to the highest bidder, of course? And that's how the blood axes came to be. The rest may not be as busy as it once was, but at least we are all safe up here, thanks to them. And Martha.
Well?
I'm the landlady of this place, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Same as me, old mum before me. Aw. And the most glamorous life, but it has its perks. For one, whatever I say goes. Up to a point anyway. If I started telling people to treat their bearers better, the lads from the Legion would have me dangling from the rafters. So me other work, I keep quiet. Only ones in the know are them that are already in it up to their necks. Cid, the blood axes, the Abbey lot.
And you, of course.
So don't you go letting the curl out the bag, eh? What is a curl? Is curl even correctly pronounced? Don't know. Right, yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I wanna sleep, actually. I would like to rest here. Please, let me rest.
Good to see you.
You are a rest and I can't rest? Or do I have to go
There
upstairs and go to a door or something? I don't want to use my potions. I want to buy new ones. I'm greedy. I can't go in there. Can't go in there. No. Nothing I can do. God damn it. Right. Yeah. Can't go to sleep. Or can I talk to anybody else?
We should think about pressing on.
Can't be seen talking to you. If there's anything you need, ask Martha.
Yeah, I need a place to rest. I wanna heal. God damn it. Okay, then we're moving on without healing. And I'm just gonna use my healing items then later, when I need them. And now, we're gonna make our way over there.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Huh. Alright, that's the way to go. Yeah, we wanna go the other way, and there is a mill here, and oh! This looks like Vivi! From Final Fantasy IX! You're beautiful, I like it! Very cool. There's a chest. Oh! All thick. I thought so.
You know what to do, boy.
Our...
A little help. You know what to do.
Okay. I was sure that there is a bigger fight coming here. Yeah, I was right. But then again, was it worth it? I got some XP and I got some stuff, but there is no chest or anything. Alright then, we're gonna make our way to the main quest.